and this is if the Encanto characters and people in my life played the Hunger Games together. So, proceed. As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Cousin Kingsley runs away from the cornucopia. Shit, I forgot to change the name. Okay, so, the Hunger Games. Edit cast. Wait, I don't see any unchanged names. The fuck? Here, fuck. Wait. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Alma was supposed to be here. Submit. So, yep. Okay, so as the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Austin runs away from the cornucopia. Isabella takes a spear from inside the cornucopia. My brother ran away from the cornucopia. Dolores ran away from the cornucopia. Peppa ran away from the cornucopia. Mirabel ran away from the cornucopia. And Pedro ran away from the cornucopia. Me, Camilo, and Julieta worked together to get as many supplies as possible. Keanu ran away from the cornucopia. He would. Louisa grabs a backpack, not realizing it's empty. Cameron stays at the cornucopia for resources. Azaria steps off her podium too soon and blows up. Miss Berg ran away from the cornucopia. Cousin Kingsley ran away from the cornucopia. And my mom ran away from the cornucopia. Abuela and my father. Abuela pushes my father off a cliff during a knife fight. Dalton ran away from the cornucopia. Mr. Robinson ran away from the cornucopia. Matthew Tucker takes a sickle from inside the cornucopia. That's very unlike him. Ran away from the cornucopia. And Whisk ran away from the cornucopia. Okay. Pedro dies from hypothermia. This is day 1. Okay. Pedro dies from hypothermia. Mom shoots an arrow at Mr. Robinson, kills her nephew instead. Whiskey Business, Isabella, and Miss Berg hunt for other tributes. Cameron picks Wow, Cameron, I didn't know you did that. I explored the arena. Dolores is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Oh no. Abuela attempts to climb a tree, but falls on Bruno, killing them both. Mirabel sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides no investigating. Keanu picked up flowers. Julieta and Austin worked together for the day. Peppa, Louisa, and Camilo hunt for other tributes. Dalton made a wooden spear. Matthew and Brother hunted for other tributes. 6 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Azaria, my father, Pedro, Kingsley, and Bruno. They're Azaria, Azaria, Abuela, and Bruno are dead. I thought. Julieta and Peppa sleep in shifts. Austin sets up camp for the night. Mr. Robinson convinces Mom to snuggle with. She has a boyfriend. Isabella looks at the night sky. Dalton shoots a poisonous blow dart into my neck, slowly killing me. Oh no, Dalton, you backstabber! Keanu and Dolores sleep in shifts. Matthew quietly hums. Camilo and Whiskey Business huddle for warmth. Louisa accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to arm it. Mirabelle is awoken by nightmares. Miss Berg thought about home. Brother quietly hums. That's so unlike him. Cameron attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. Ha! That's what you get for bullying me your entire freaking life. Matthew searches for a water source. Keanu thinks about home. Mr. Robinson made a wooden spear. Dalton collected fruit from a tree. Austin thought about home. Dolores got injured. Cameron receives an explosive from an unknown spot. Don't trust him with that. Isabella chased Miss Burke. Peppa overhears Mom and Julieta talking in the distance. Mirabelle thinks about home. Whiskey Business receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Camilo and Brother work together for the day. Okay. 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Me and Louisa. Wait, but I thought I was dead. Yeah, Dalton backstabbed me, so I thought I was dead. Mr. Robinson cooks his food before putting his fire out. Miss Berg and Austin talk about the tributes still alive. Brother fends Mirabelle, Matthew, and Camilo away from his fire. Peppa sets up camp for the night. Keanu is awoken by a nightmare. Aw, Keanu, you can sleep in my bed tonight. Isabella, Mom, Cameron, and Dolores sleep in shifts. Whiskey Business is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. You both can sleep in my bed. Yes, they are actually my cats. Dalton and Julieta run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Peppa and Dalton hunt for other tributes. Cameron receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Austin shoots a poisonous blow dart to Miss Burke's neck, slowly killing. Oh no! You bitch! Whiskey Business injures himself. Oh no, Whiskey! He's just a baby. Let me clean that up. Julieta is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Mr. Robinson think about home. Isabella ran away from Mirabelle. Matthew collected fruit from a tree. Keanu received an explosive from an unknown sponsor. My cat does not know how to use that. Get it away. Brother collects fruit from a tree. Camilo made a spear. Mom tries to sleep through the entire day, as usual. Dolores made a wooden spear. Proceed. 1 cannon shot can be heard in the distance. Miss Berg. Austin backstabbed Miss Berg. This thing's stupid. Whiskey Business. Cameron, Mr. Robinson, and Austin sleep in shifts. Brother, Julieta, Keanu, Mom, and Mirabelle slept in shifts. Dolores and Isabella slept in shifts. Matthew and Dalton hold hands. I mean, yeah. They do like each other now. Camilo destroys Peppa's supplies while she is asleep. You You destroyed your own mother's supplies? Why? Peppa camouflaged herself in the bushes. Day 4. Camilo is unable to convince Cameron not to kill him. Well, Camilo is unable to convince Cameron to not kill him. Okay, so Camilo is dead. Brother thinks about home. That is so unlike him. Keanu made a slingshot. Whiskey received an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Mr. Robinson sprained his ankle while running away from Dalton. Mirabel searches for firewood. Julieta decapitates Matthew with a sword. No, my best friend. Isabella go hunting. Austin receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Mom made a wooden spear. Wow, Mom. Dolores received a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Proceed. 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Camilo and Matthew. Matthew is dead. He just died. Peppa tries to sing herself to sleep. Mirabel, Isabella, and Dalton cheerfully sing songs together. Austin climbs a tree to rest. Keanu, Dolores, and Julieta get into a fight. Dolores triumphantly kills them both. Okay, so Keanu and Julieta are dead. You ass. Bruno, brother fends Cameron, Mom, and Mr. Robinson away from his fire. Whiskey Business is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. He's a cat. I'll start that fire for you. Austin thinks about home. Whiskey Business and brother work together for the day. Oh, that's so cute. He's working with a cat. Mirabel tries to sleep through the entire day. Wow, she's tired. Mr. Robinson made a wooden spear. Peppa stole from Cameron while he wasn't looking. Isabella defeats a mom in a fight, but spares her. Dalton and Dolores work together for the day. The 2 Ds. 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Keanu and Julieta. They're both dead. Dolores killed them both. Mr. Robinson went to sleep on night 5. Mirabel passed out. Austin and Whiskey Bees hold hands. Well, in this case, Whiskey's paw was in Austin's hand. Mom convinces Cameron to snuggle. That's illegal. Mom, that's illegal. He's fucking 4th grade. Dolores convinces brother not to kill her, only to kill him instead. No, my brother! Dalton receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Yeah, be careful with that, sir. Peppa and Isabella sleep in Dalton, I know what you're like. Dalton, I know what you're like. Do not. Be careful with that. Just be careful with that, okay? Peppa and Isabella slept in shifts. Mr. Robinson, Austin, and Mirabel hunt for other tributes. Isabella overheard Whiskey Bees and Cameron meowing in this case in the distance. Dolores questioned her sanity. Dalton sees smoke rising in the distance, but he didn't investigate. Nice. Mom thinks about home. Peppa died from an infection. 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. My brother and Peppa. Proceed. Peppa just died from an infection. Mr. Robinson and Isabella talk about the tributes still alive. Mirabel defeats Dolores in a fight, but spares her life. Mom attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. Austin received a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Cameron defeated Dalton in a fight, but spared his life. Whiskey Bees I tended to Whiskey Bees' wounds because he can't do it by himself. He's a cat. cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tribute's families. Dalton, Mr. Robinson, and Cameron get into a fight. Dalton triumphantly killed them both. How'd you do that, Mr. Robinson? You're in 5th grade. Mr. Robinson's our teacher. Cameron's in 4th grade. Isabella decided not to go to the feast. Mom bashes Mirabelle's head in with a mace. Austin decides not to go to the feast. Dolores is unable to convince Whiskey Business to not kill her with his freaking claws. Scratched to death. Whiskey B is... No! He fell into a frozen lake and drowned. No! Don't attacked Isabella, but she managed to escape. No! Austin stalks... No, that's illegal! 5 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Mr. Robinson, Cameron, Mirabelle, Dolores, and Whiskey Bees. Proceed. Dalton set up camp for the night. Mom destroys Isabella's supplies while she's asleep. Austin quietly hummed. And you complain, and you get on my ass about humming. What would you like it if I got on your ass about hunting, huh? Dalton strangles Austin after engaging in a fist fight. Yes, Dalton. He's racist, basically. Strangle him to death. Mom and Isabella work together for the day. 1 cannon shot can be heard in the distance. Austin.
I'm just happy she's reading something.
Isabella receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Dalton tends to his wounds. Mom bled out due to untreated injury. No, Mom! Dalton set off an explosive, killing Isabella. No. This is so chaotic. 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Mom and Isabella. The winner is Dalton from District 8. Congratulations, Dalton. Proceed. Yes. Kills. Dalton, Dolores. The kills were Dalton, Dolores, Mom, Cameron, Whiskey, Abuela Madrigal, Austin, and Julieta. Then I just press this, and it goes back to this. Thank you for watching Encanto characters versus people in my life. In the Hunger Games. Okay, so see you next time. Bye.